The transactional element of the experience requirement for the broker's license is a bit more complicated. The Real Estate Commission has established a point system to evaluate a broker applicant's experience. The applicant must accumulate 60 points according to the point tables we are about to review. We will review several different tables explaining the point system. The 60 points requirement must be obtained within the 5 years prior to obtaining the broker's license. At least 45 of the points must be obtained from the real estate and property management tables. The remaining 15 points may be obtained from the real estate, property management, or miscellaneous tables. Residential sales. The points listed below are per side of the transaction. For example, representing the buyer of a one-unit dwelling yields 2.5 points. One-unit dwelling, 2.5 points. 2 to 4-unit dwelling, 5 points. Apartment, 10 points. Improved lot, 2 points. Vacant land, 10 points. Commercial sales. The points listed below are per side of the transaction. Hotel or motel, 10 points. Industrial, warehouse, 10 points. Office building, 10 points. Retail building, 10 points. Leasing of space, 5 points. Property management. Each residential unit managed, 0.25 points per month. Each commercial unit for which licensee has responsibility, 1 point per month. Optional experience. Remember, a maximum of 15 of the required 60 points may come from this table. Real estate attorney, 1 point per month. CPA, 1 point per month. Mortgage loan officer, 1 point per month. Escrow officer, 1 point per month. Title agent, 1 point per month. Appraiser, 1 point per month. General contractor, 1 point per month. Bank loan officer, 1 point per month. Real estate pre-licensing instructor, 1/2 point per month. If a broker applicant does not feel the point system accurately reflects their experience in the real estate industry, they may petition the Commission via written request for special consideration of the applicant's situation. Criminal history. The standards used for evaluating a broker applicant's criminal history are identical to the ones previously reviewed for the sales agent license. Broker education. The next requirement for a broker's license is pre-licensing education. Candidates for a broker's license must complete 120 hours of additional education. Please note, this is in addition to the 120 hours the applicant completed when obtaining their sales agent license. The rules do allow the division to waive all or part of the broker education requirement if the applicant is able to document other education obtained in connection with a college degree or some other real estate education. If an applicant wishes to use real estate education, it must have been obtained within 12 months prior to the license application. The broker pre-licensing course must be taught by an approved education provider. The required outline or curriculum for the broker pre-licensing course is substantially different than the outline for the sales agent pre-licensing course. Broker pre-licensing education outline: 30 hours Utah law, 45 hours broker principles fundamentals, 45 hours broker practices. Similar to the sales agent pre-licensing education, the broker education must be completed within 1 year prior to the broker's license application. If an applicant completes the education but does not license within 1 year, they will need to retake the education before licensing. Broker examination. Broker candidates must then pass an exam similar to the sales agent exam. However, broker students must pass the exam with a score of 75 rather than a score of 70 that is required for the sales agent license. Again, broker applicants must license within 90 days of passing the exam or their exam scores will expire. Fitness for licensure. Once all the requirements we have discussed for both the sales agent and the broker's license have been satisfied, the license application must show they possess the honesty, integrity, truthfulness, reputation, and competency required by the Real Estate Commission in order to obtain a license. The Commission and the Division consider the following information when determining whether or not an applicant meets those standards. Whether an applicant has been denied any type of professional license or had any type of professional license revoked, suspended, or otherwise subjected to discipline. Whether an applicant has been guilty of conduct which would have been grounds for license revocation had the individual been licensed at the time the conduct occurred. Whether any civil judgments based on fraud, misrepresentation, or deceit have been entered against the applicant and whether or not they've been satisfied. Whether an applicant has satisfied any court-ordered restitution or sentences. Whether there's been subsequent good conduct on the part of the applicant following any of the situations we have discussed.